Faber Piano Adventures Level 2B, pages 42 and 43. The song is called Pumpkin Boogie. At the top of the piece, we see the 8th rest. The 8th rest is a rest that we only rest for 1/2 of a beat. You can see a few of these in the second bar of the piece if you look closely. In this piece, we're going to be playing a range of tempos. You can play from 112 on your metronome, which sounds like this, to 132 on your metronome, which sounds like this, a little bit faster. To play to those speeds, I'm going to start at 112. You need to be able to count to the metronome. There are 4 beats in every measure. Let's listen as I count to that beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, as you notice at the beginning of the piece, there is a repeat bar after the second measure. So we're going to play the first 2 measures twice at this speed, and I'm going to count. Listen as I demonstrate. Here is middle C. The left hand will be starting on bass C with their 1 finger. Second finger starts on B flat. Third finger starts on A flat, and your 4th finger on G. So have your fingers set up like this. I'm going to count 4 beats before I begin. Listen, and then you try. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That is how you count and play. If you're one of my students, I've probably already tortured you enough to do this. Now, count and play in your head will annoy, well, I should say, it won't annoy everybody around you. So try to count in your head. Okay? Now remember to play that part twice. Now I'm going to demonstrate Pumpkin Boogie, and then we're going to talk about all the little details in this piece. The right hand starts in middle C. Our 3rd finger will rest on E flat. And our left hand will be in that position I just demonstrated. Here we go. So that was the Pumpkin Boogie, and as you noticed, my right hand kept moving positions. My left hand had to do some kind of quick movements as well. Let's talk about the left hand first, then we'll do the right. So the left hand starts in this position. Middle C, bass C, C, B flat, A flat, G. I'm going to play through the left hand and just explain it as I go. So the intro, we just play this twice, okay? And then we're going to keep the same pattern as we start. Still doing the same thing. We do it again. Now we have to get ready to cross over. So hit your 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now your 5th finger's ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we have to move our hand up to B with our 1 finger. 1, 3 on B flat, 1 on A, 3 on A flat, back to B. B, B flat, A flat, and now we have to move quickly back to C. Same pattern from the beginning. And again, during this period of time though, our right hand is actually moving up into different positions. Wait, octave lower. So it says, and it shows this C, but we need to play this C an octave lower, so play the low C. And there's an accent mark under it, so hit it loud. Now the right hand, we're starting in middle C position. We're going to play C, and then an interval, D and E flat. Okay, so C, the interval. Now these are 8th notes. Remember half beats? And then there's an 8th rest that we were talking about in the beginning. Then an 8th note to a quarter. So let's listen to that again. repeat here. And we wait for a second. Now we're going to be crossing our second finger over at this point. This is the second measure of the first bar of the second page. Then we do it again. And then we hit C and E flat, but we hold it because it's tied. And now C, E flat, D, and a chord, C, E flat, and G, but it's tied, so hold it. Back to the repeating part. Octave higher. Octave higher. And that finishes how you do the right hand. And this concludes Pumpkin Boogie.